Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the New Orleans Pelicans versus the Portland Trail Blazers. Full game highlights, reaction, and review. Let's jump right into it. I mean, this was back end of a back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? Second game of a back-to-back. A tough back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? As we see Tease with the nice block and finish. Obviously, we saw this game that he's pretty good at that. As we see Jeremy Grant knocking down the corner three. I noticed that Jeremy Grant was trying to be a little more aggressive. As we see him there with the turnaround. He was definitely trying to be a little more aggressive. And necessarily not just wait for Dame. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and contribute as well. Brandon Ingram, my goodness, man. He's like, Brandon Ingram, he has to be like one of those guys with who has the build and the game of a 2K My Career player. You know what I'm saying? Like, meaning like you're going to build yourself to have, that was a nice finish by Cam Reddish. You're going to build yourself to have all the advantages you can have at a certain position. And whether he's at the 3, the 2, or the 4, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he has an advantage. You know what I'm saying? He's a problem. Brandon Ingram is a problem. Cam Reddish with a nice shot right there. You can tell that Cam was really, he was really energetic for this game. He was excited to play, you know what I'm saying, against Zion and Brandon, you know what I'm saying? So, it was good to see Cam dip into his bag a little bit. As we see Trendon with the nice find to Jeremy in the corner right there. I mean, the young guys were out here competing, man, but like I was saying before, Jeremy Grant again. Like I was saying before, man, you can kind of see, look at, he's sucking wind. And Jeremy's just getting back from injury anyway. You know what I'm saying? I believe this was the third game in 4 nights as well. I could be wrong. But, as we see Dame coming up the court here, Dame was flat out exhausted. Dame was exhausted, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it's great to see Dame do what he does. It's great. But obviously the word sustainable comes to mind. You know what I'm saying? Is that sustainable? You know what I'm saying? And obviously with Ant being out, and Ant tried to come back. We see him right here. Ant was right there, as you see him over on the side, by the sideline. Unfortunately, he rolled his ankle again this game, as we see Dame with the finish, and had to come back out, re-injuring that ankle. And this team really needs, somebody to score alongside of Dame, man. You know what I'm saying? A real threat. And Ant is that, you know what I'm saying? Ant definitely is a real threat that you have to worry about alongside of Dame. You know what I'm saying? So definitely miss him. We're going to need Tease to be a little more aggressive as well. Just in the absence of Ant, you know what I'm saying? As we look towards playing against the Hawks. That was a nice tip out right there to Jeremy, who's getting pretty proficient at those corner threes. And I like that right there. I like that challenge. I like that block. Obviously, that's what's needed from Jeremy, you know what I'm saying? Along with his scoring and playmaking. We definitely need him to challenge on the defensive end and to rebound the ball as well. Nice finish right there by C.J. McCollum, who this was his first time back in Portland against Dame. Now, he's obviously played back in Portland since being traded, but this was his first time playing against Dame, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, but you can definitely see the emotion out there. Dame was focused and locked in. I'm sure Dame spoke with him after the game, called him, whatever. I didn't even see, how much they interacted immediately after the game. But you can tell Dame was just locked in, focused on playing this game because this was a very important game. You know what I'm saying? The Pelicans were locked in, are in that we're looking to be locked in that 10th spot or to stay in that 10th spot. Ooh, nice find and finish right there. Mr. I Can Fly, Shaden Sharp with the finish. And I believe the Blazers were 12, 13, something like that. So we were definitely looking to get this victory or to get this game and try to put ourselves in a position to get into the playoffs. But that leads me, that was a nice tough finish right there by Dame, my goodness. But that leads me to, I mean, if this loss, because obviously the Hawks are Eastern Conference team, look at Dame, yeah. If this loss really hurts us or keeps us from, because obviously we're going to need some help to get into the playoffs is what I'm saying. That was easy money right there by Brandon. The tarantula. We going to need some help, man. So obviously Dame doesn't want to concede this to being a lost season, and nor does it have to be. But now that was a nice, tough move and finish right there by Trendon. I was impressed to see that. I was wondering what was going on, what he was doing, but I like what he did. I like how he was able to stay under control and make a tough layup. But do we focus on the draft in the summer? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those are some tough questions you got to ask. You know, being honest with yourself is important. You guys have heard me say that from day one. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to improve. You know. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, as we see CJ with the cuff finish. You know what I'm saying? Old school. That was nice by CJ. Ooh, okay, Dame. Dame with the 1-2. You know what I'm saying? You can tell guys we're playing at a high level right here. Getting some good basketball going. As we notice the trend. And actually the defense this game wasn't that bad. I mean, obviously we've been hearing and seeing how there's just been no defense really in a lot of these games. It's just pickup basketball, you know. It's high level pickup basketball. It's good offense, but it's pickup basketball nonetheless. You see Brandon Ingram, nice three. We're kind of used to seeing a little more competitiveness on the defensive end as well. Those of us who are a little older, you know what I'm saying? And it makes for good balance, but it is what it is. As we see Dame again with the tough finish. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, it looked like was that a little travel? I don't know. That might have been a little travel. Excuse the noise, y'all. It's my neighbors out there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness. Brandon Ingram was just, I mean, he was unstoppable. You just got to get the ball out of his hands, you know. But, man, I mean, again, three games in 4 nights, back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? Sure, Brandon Ingram on fire. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's tough. That's tough. You know what I mean? And you're still getting guys acclimated and guys coming back from injury and guys getting re-injured. And You know, there's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? So under the circumstances, the guys really competed well. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I thought the defense was all right. You know, Jeremy Grant was really, you know, was out there competing, and that's what you want to see. Is the guys compete every play. So we're gonna take that, you know, and understand that we got some steps to make. We got some hills to climb. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys joining me. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right.